Hey everybody, Catherine with Colorado Yard Care. I wanted to show you something really cool that I saw in my yard today. So this is Jones's Bluestar. Its botanical name is Amsonia jonesii, and it's such a beautiful herbaceous perennial and tough as nails. So if you can find it available in any nursery to buy, grab it, because it is a stunning, beautiful plant that has these stems, and then in May it produces these flower clusters at the tips of the stems with these gorgeous pale blue star-like flowers, and so it's really stunning. But anyway, I wanted to show you how it's greening up this year. So I was going to come back in with my clippers and just clip off all these stems when I noticed, look what's happening down here in the crown. So down here in the crown you see these little nodule type things right here. Yeah, these are the new stems that are growing up from the crown of the plant. So last year's growth and then this year's growth. So we have last year's growth here, and then we have this year's growth right here. And what's so cool is that they're just emerging like this set of really cool little nodules. So anyway, what I wanted to point out here is that if you come through and knock these little guys, see, where's my finger? There it is. If you knock these guys, it's just going to break everything off, and that's going to be the beautiful flowers for this year. So we don't want to do that. So this is a job for the flower scissors. Now normally I'm not a huge fan of flower scissors because they're so inefficient. You can't hardly cut anything with them. But this is a great example where you would want to use these because of their narrow tip. What you can do is take your flower scissors and put them around the stem that you want to cut a little bit higher up, and then move them carefully down the stem and snip right there. And see how you can remove these old stems very low to the ground without damaging those new little buds. And that's really important when you're cutting back a perennial like this, because we want the flowers, because that's the whole purpose of this plant. So open the pruners, put it around the stem you want to cut, and then slowly and carefully move it down and trim it off. The other nice thing about these flower scissors is that you can use them like tweezers. You can just pull, gently grab the stem that you want to get, not cut it all the way through, but to use it to lift the stem out of the plant very carefully. So I guess flower scissors actually have a place in the world of gardening tools. Let me go ahead and clean up this plant, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So in an ideal world, it would have been better to come through and clean up this Jones's Bluestar a little earlier in the growing season. But if you have gotten a little off track like me, you can still recover. So this is what it looks like when it's all cleaned up, and it is ready for the growing season. And I am looking forward to a beautiful show of Bluestar flowers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.